Kings, here I come. Hello, sports fans, sports collectors, and all hobbyists. Welcome to the Car King Sports and Variety Show. I am your host, the Catman, Brian Cataquet, a.k.a. the Car King. We are live on ABC's KMET 1490 AM.com, your number one spot right here for news and talk on the West Coast. I thank everyone for tuning in this morning. And this morning, the Car King is navigating the show solo, so I'll be discussing sports cards news, which there's a bunch of it. We can begin with the baseball card news headlines of the week, which involves Sotheby's and the giant Fanatics, which combined to put an auction together this past week in New York City, and it was called the Holy Grail for Collectors. And the highlights of that auction was basically twofold. First of all, a high-grade 1955 Roberto Clemente rookie card, which is his rookie year, grossed $840,000 in this New York City auction event held by Sotheby's in conjunction with the Fanatics. And Clemente rookie graded 9 from what reports are saying, grossed $840,000, and it was graded by PSA Mint 9 was the grading number that was given, and it grossed $840,000. And something very unique about the 1955 Topps cards, it was actually the first year Topps produced baseball cards in a horizontal format, and the cards are gorgeous cards. They're very colorful. And it features also, besides the Roberto Clemente rookie card that was issued in that series by Topps in 1955, it also, that said, also you got to remember that includes the great Sandy Koufax rookie card as well. Just to give you a little information on those 55 Topps baseball cards. And, you know, again, they're gorgeous cards. It features the Clemente rookie, which recently sold at Sotheby's New York City this week for $840,000. That set also includes the Harmon Killebrew rookie card. Also, like I just said, that set also includes the Sandy Koufax rookie card. So if you're looking to put together a set of some of your favorite rookie players of the era of the 1950s golden era, yes, 1955 Topps baseball cards is a perfect way to begin your vintage baseball rookie card collection with that series. So yeah, that highlights that was the big highlight of the sale. The 55 Roberto Clemente rookie, $840,000 sold this week at Sotheby's. Also very interesting, which was reported all over the news, that the on hand during that auction this week was the Patriots owner, who paid, from what I was told and what reports are saying, Kraft, he paid over he paid $120,000 for a signed Tom Brady rookie card. So the Pats owner, which reports are saying he was on hand in New York City this past week, and he was on hand with Tom Brady. They were both at the auction event, from what reports are saying. And Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, paid $120,000 for his former elite franchise quarterback rookie card, Tom Brady, which was very interesting to know as well. And, you know, another highlight during this auction that took place in New York City, even the craziness of non-sports cards generated some big-time revenue with a Pikachu card. For those Pokemon fans listening to this program, there was a Pokemon card of Pikachu, which was produced in Japan during the year 1998. And Sotheby's offered this card on sale at this event in New York City this past week. And from what reports are saying, it was a Japanese issue 1998 Pokemon illustrated holographic card depicting the famous character Pikachu, of the Pokemon series, and I believe there were 39 of those cards made. And it was unbelievable, which grossed $360,000. And what was unique about this Pikachu Pokemon card that recently sold for $360,000 at this Sotheby's auction this week in New York City, it had a signature as well on this card of Pikachu, of one of the founders of Pokemon, and the founder's name is Takumi Akabane. Takumi Akabane, I believe it's pronounced. Well, Takumi Akabane's signature was on this Pikachu card, and it sold for $360,000 at this Sotheby's auction that took place in New York City. Another highlights of this auction that took place, there was also Michael Jordan items that sold for good money, along with LeBron James items that sold for good money. There was a one-of-a-kind signed LeBron James card from 2005 to 2006, circa, sold for about $575 or $576,000 during the Sotheby's event in New York City, and also a dual autographed Michael Jordan and Julius Erving card from the same year, Upper Deck Series, circa 2005-2006, sold for $780,000. I mean, there's so much money being grossed in these high grade with these high grade items. It's amazing that the hobby is still producing this type of revenue for these modern day players, which also strikes me. I've said it here before that, if I'm going to dish out $780,000 or, $500,000, man, I'd rather dish that out on a vintage card of Ty Cobb, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and some of those greats. But, to each his own. I mean, some of these prices that have been generating for these high grade modern cards are really striking, and it's unbelievable. Also, Brady cards that night, like I said, Robert Kraft, the owner, paid over $100,000 for his rookie card of Brady. Brady cards made good money that night. This past week at Sotheby's, a unique Panini card of the 7-time Super Bowl winner Brady from 2015 sold for $480,000 for a Tom Brady card for these modern cards. It's really, I tell you, it's great for the hobby. When you see prices like this, I mean, it's really, really great for the hobby. And again, this auction was conducted by Sotheby's in conjunction with Fanatics. And for those of you listening who may not know Fanatics, I mean, Fanatics is what many consider to be the Amazon of the sports memorabilia industry. They're a huge, huge company headed by Michael Rubin, who's the CEO. And, Fanatics not only deals in sports cards and sports memorabilia, they also deal in so many different types of sports platforms. I believe they have several types of tiers in their company. Fanatics Collectibles was launched in 2021. They have access to all these players from the MLB to the NBA to the NFLPA Players Association. So they are monopolizing the industry, and it's head by Michael Rubin, who's done a brilliant job with the company, in my opinion, because he's actually brought in a lot of these athletes into the spectrum, into the sports memorabilia spectrum. And these athletes over the last 5, 6, 7 years have been really involved in the in my sports business, in the sports collectibles business, which one generates a lot of media attention, which is great for the hobby, and two, it gets the athletes who collectors are purchasing their items involved. So Ruben, which has all these connections with these enterprises and these players association and these athletes, I think is doing a tremendous job for us dealers, for us vendors, because it's promoting the hobby like never before. I mean, there's so much media attention over the last 5, 6, 7 years, like I just mentioned. because of these athletes are getting involved, and they should get involved because a lot of collectors are purchasing their items. So why not get these athletes involved and have them, be at conventions like they've been doing? A lot of these athletes are opening packs now. They're getting hands down involved in our hobby. They're attending these shows like never before. A lot of major athletes. You have like Derek Jeter, for example. He's started his own grading company, so he's actually involved. He's been involved for a few years now with his own grading company. And you have, there was an event a couple of weeks ago, like 3-4 weeks ago, an event in New York City hosted by Fanatics as well in the Jacob Javits Center. And it featured Derek Jeter, it featured Tom Brady, along with so many athletes. So what Fanatics is doing is really bringing a worldwide recognition like never before. And I've been in this business 40 years. But as I said, the last 5 to 7 years, the hobby has really, really taken off because from in my opinion, what Fanatics has done, bringing these athletes that are well-known worldwide, globally involved into the spectrum of the sports circle, the sports memorabilia circle, like never before. And that's what's producing a lot of revenue for a lot of these modern day cards, because the more people hear about these athletes, the more they want to buy their items. The more these athletes attend these conventions in big quantities with your famous celebrity stars being at these big conventions like the National Convention, like the Jacob Javits Center. This is bringing attention to us, to what we do, to the baseball card business, to the sports card business, and having these players on hand opening packs, in front of your eyes. This really helps the industry. So Fanatics has really become the major player in the industry right now. They also own Tops, so they have no competition right now. And what they're doing, for me, I think it's fabulous for what we do, for us, what we do as an individual sports card seller. And it couldn't be better times to get involved into this business. Now, also some other interesting sports card news: the Phenom player, the pitcher Paul Skeens, from what I understand, October 11th. There's an issue called baseball card issue called the 2024, which was produced this year, 2024 Leaf Metal baseball cards. And the Phenom pitcher Paul Skeens is going to be featured in a dual autograph with his girlfriend on the card, Olivia Dunn. Now, for those of you who don't know Olivia Dunn, she's a gymnast and a social media star, and she happens to be the Phenom pitcher's girlfriend of Paul Skeens, and they're going to be doing a dual autograph, which is going to be released in mid-October. I believe it's October 10th or October 11th. I think it's October 11th. They're going to be issuing this release during it's actually October 11th is the actual date. 2024 Leaf Metal series. And for those of you who are going to purchase these boxes of Leaf Metal cards October 11th, you have a chance of opening up these boxes and obtaining a dual autograph of Olivia Dunn, social media star and gymnast, and Paul Skeens, girlfriend boyfriend dual autograph. And I tell you, if you're one of those lucky collectors or purchasers of one of these boxes during the week of October 11th, and you happen to obtain one of these Olivia Dunn and Paul Skeens cards, if you purchase one of these 2024 Leaf Metal boxes of baseball cards, which are being produced currently and being released October 11th, and you happen to obtain one of those cards, I tell you, the first thing you should do is make sure you protect that card very, very carefully. Make sure there's no damage, and I would send that into one of the top two grading card companies, which I spoke about last week, PSA and SGC. PSA and SGC are the two top leaders in professional grading services in our industry. And if you happen to obtain one of those Olivia Dunn and Paul Skeen's dual autographs during the week of October 11th, one of those lucky buyers of one of those cards, send that in to get that card graded, and then hopefully it comes back as a gem mint grade, gem mint 10 by one of those two grading card companies, PSA, SGC, because you're going to have some big money on hand, I tell you, doing that. So that's also some baseball card news that I found to be very, very interesting. Now, also, this is a segment that I haven't done in a while, but I like to go over some of the top card net quote fetches of the week. I like to say fetches of the week, in which I go over some of the more exclusive cards that have sold online during the past few weeks, sold online basically on eBay, which some of these prices fetched for at auction. And that's why I like to call this segment top card net fetches, I'm going to say, of the last few weeks on eBay. So in case you're a collector listening to the program, you may want to get some insight on some of the cards that are generating big money if you have money to spend, and what to look for during your travels and purchasing some of your cards for your collection. So this was an auction that took place September 23rd. I'm just skimming through some of these sales, and this was a Mike Trout autograph refractor card, and this sold September 23rd, 2024 on eBay. And boy, Mike Trout, this card's still getting some pretty decent money. I mean, this card was graded PSA 9, which is a grade of mint, PSA 9 mint, September 23rd auction on eBay. Bowman Chrome Draft Picks Mike Trout. This card contained Mike Trout's autograph, and it's also a refractor type card, sold for $5,795, which that's what it fetched for. So that was $5,795, September 23rd auction, eBay auction. 2009 Bowman Chrome Draft Picks Mike Trout autograph card fetched for $5,795. So again, Mike Trout continues to be popular amongst collectors and buyers. And if you happen to see a 2009 Bowman Chrome Draft Picks Mike Trout card, it generated $5,795 on September 23rd online sale on eBay. So that's something to look for. If you have that money to spend and you're a Mike Trout fan or you're an investor. So that was an interesting sale. September 18th on eBay, you have a 2023 Topps Chrome Victor Wembanyama, the NBA star. This Victor Wembanyama card, September 18th, 2024 on eBay, which is a 2023 Topps Chrome. It's a gold refractor. This is graded gem mint 10, sold for a whopping, unbelievable price of $14,700. So a 2023 Topps Chrome Victor Wembanyama card, NBA star, gem mint graded card, sold and fetched for $14,700, September 18th, 2024 auction. That is an extraordinary amount of money for a 2023 card. But hey, it sold. Someone had the cash, someone had the funds, and paid close to 15 grand for a 2023 Topps Victor Wembanyama card, NBA star. Also, September 15th, top card net fetches of that week, 2013 Upper Deck all-time greats Michael Jordan card. This card depicts Michael Jordan doing his famous dunk shot. Card was autographed. PSA Gem Mint 10, September 15th, 2024 eBay sale. Card netched for close to $7,000. $7,000, September 15th, 2024, 2013 Upper Deck all-time greats Michael Jordan card. The card depicts Jordan with his famous dunking pose, and the card had his signature on it, fetched for close to $7,000. Actually, $6,999.99 is the actual amount, the actual eBay amount that card sold for September 15th, 2024. Here's another graded rookie Tom Brady card. PSA 10 2000 Bowman card fetched for $7,175. September 14th eBay sale. Card was graded Gem Mint 10 by PSA 2000 Bowman Chrome Tom Brady base rookie card. His rookie card fetched for $7,175. We go to vintage, September 14th. Nice to see vintage. T206 Ty Cobb green portrait card, and this card was graded lower grade, VG condition by SGC, was graded VG3. Card sold for almost $9,000 for a VG green background Ty Cobb card from the 1909 to 1911. T206 is the designated number of that card series. September 14th eBay sale for a Ty Cobb green portrait back, almost $9,000. Nice to see vintage. Finally, I'm a vintage collector. Now, for those of you who know this and who may not know this, there's 4 Ty Cobbs in that famous 1909 to 1911 T206 set. You have Ty Cobb that was produced with the green background. It has his portrait picture with the green color background. That's the card that sold on eBay for September 14, 2024 for almost $9,000, graded VG lower grade. There's also another card, same portrait image of Cobb in that series, but there's also one with a red background. So again, there's 4 Cobbs in that famous 1909 to 1911 T206 set. You have the green portrait background. You have the red Cobb with the red portrait background of Ty Cobb. You also have Ty Cobb with the bat on the shoulder portrait, and you also have Ty Cobb with bat off his shoulder. So there's 4 Ty Cobbs for those of you who are Ty Cobb fans, not collectors, fans, and don't realize that. There's 4 Cobbs in the T206, 4 portrait images of Cobb in that famous 1909 to 1911 T206 set. Also, a nice, huge sports card lot graded collection of autos and rookies and patches sold September 11, 2024 on eBay for $6,500. There were 93 cards. This is back to modern cards. Back to modern cards, September 11th, a huge sports card lot, graded stars of Hall of Famers, autographs, rookies, jersey cards, and more. 93 cards sold for a whopping $6,500. So again, autograph cards tend to be very hot from what I'm analyzing. Autograph cards of modern day players, also the rookie cards with their signatures on it, graded high grade, tending to sell for big dollar amounts currently. And again, patches, high grade patch cards of these modern day players. If you get them graded, they tend to go for good money, and a lot of buyers want these encapsulated in a holder being protected. So they're tending to sell for big money from what I can see currently. Also September 10th, back to vintage, a 51 Bowman Willie Mays, which is his rookie card, sold September 10th, 2024. This card was graded a VG plus. Condition by PSA. This card fetched for $6,020. 51 Bowman Willie Mays card. His original rookie year, graded VG plus by PSA, sold for $6,020. Now, a card that's you don't usually see that much anymore during my travels, is a 39 play ball, which is the name of the card, of Ted Williams. For those of you who collect the pre 1950 cards, just a reminder that the 39 play ball Ted Williams is sold for $8,399 on a September 10th eBay auction. 39 play ball Ted Williams, considered his rookie card. The card was graded VGEX plus. It was given a grade of 4.5 by PSA. Sold September 10th for $8,399. September 10th, rookie card of Ted Williams, 1939 play ball. Now, it's a great series. It's a black and white series. Photo cards. It also has the great Joe DiMaggio in that set, and a lot of these great old time famers. So also September 8th, Michael Jordan rookie card issued by the Star Company, 1984 to 85, September 8th, 2024 eBay auction. Michael Jordan card, graded Beckett 8, near mint, only near mint, grows for $10,000. September 8, 2024 eBay auction, 84 to 85 Michael Jordan rookie card, graded near mint, grossed $10,000. So baseball cards, modern cards are hot, and that's the way the business is going. High grade modern day cards are generating good money. Until next week, happy collecting to all.